So we'll start with just like introductions. Your name, your role in the band.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm Abby and I do vocals in the band.
I'm Jake and I'm also in the band Crochet. I do the other vocals.
It's the band that we're in.
So we'll start. How did you guys meet and kind of the forming of Crochet?
Me and Abby met on the internet when I moved to Las Vegas in August 2020.
No, you're okay.
I moved to Vegas in August 2020 and probably within the first month met Abby on Tinder. And I needed friends. But I didn't actually end up meeting Abby in real life until like a year later, yeah.
And then we became best friends and then we never stopped hanging out over
Yeah, pretty instantaneous.
It was like actually every day all day.
We were tight pretty immediately. And I actually knew you for less than a year before Crochet happened.
Well, the way I joined Crochet was because my Instagram username used to be Scram00 and Zach's at the time was Scram's strongest soldier. And he DM'd me and he was like, yo, you're the only person in Vegas who knows Scrams. Join my band, play bass. And then I tried learning bass and I was really bad at it. And then I was like, what if, can my friend Jake join on rhythm guitar? And Zach's like, I don't need a second guitarist.
And he was right. He was right.
He was right. He doesn't need one. And then we joined.
Yeah, Zach already plays like 5 guitar players in one guitar.
What did Crochet used to be called? AP.
Damn. I really don't remember.
Crazy name.
It was like some joke. I don't know. Oh, it was AP something suffering. I think. Maybe I'm wrong.
So yeah, Scrams. You guys were both in the Scrams.
Yeah.
What was your first exposure to that kind of music, or just obscure music in general? Because I remember when I discovered like the genre, and it totally changed my life.
Yeah. I feel like
I want to make sure I get it right. I remember my first Scrams band I listened to.
I was a big like internet music nerd, not Anthony Fantano though. I was a big internet music nerd. I was addicted to Rate Your Music. I was addicted to the Mew 4chan board.
Yeah.
And I guess probably the first time I became aware of Screamo as something, as far as what it actually means beyond the like bastardization of the word, as just like associating with metal things. I think it was on the 4chan music board that they would always post the Orchid Chaos Is Me cover as like, this is the best album.
Oh yeah. That's the iconic T-shirt.
That's like, to me that's the Scrams album. It's not like my favorite at all, but it's the most iconic, I think. Or maybe Dance Tomorrow, or Dance Tonight, Revolution Tomorrow.
I think my first Scrams album that I listened to was that Lord Snow album.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't mind it.
Okay.
It was like actually my first album I listened to.
That's cool. I remember.
But I didn't.
You need some?
Not my thing.
Do you think that the reason? Okay, 1 year passed since the Tinder date, right?
Yeah.
There was still this like, that it was not a real date, but the reason that you guys had this like affinity towards each other, was it precedented on Scrams?
No.
Was that, like, the point of connection?
It was like
not at all.
just through.
I didn't. Wait, sorry, what?
It was like through Brain. I don't know.
Yeah, like I didn't. Honestly, it was through Crochet that I became seriously engaged with Scrams.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I listened really casually before. Like I'll listen to like For Your Health and. You know what's crazy about Crochet? One time I was, okay, I'll just keep it real. I lost my virginity to a random girl on Bumble. And then afterwards, we're sitting on the edge of the bed, and this is way before Crochet.
Oh.
We're sitting on the edge of the bed, and I show her, there's a split, For Your Health and something else. I don't know. I showed her a Scram song, and I showed her a Black Midi song.
Did she like it?
And I showed her a Scram song, and I showed her a Black Midi song. And I was like, if I made music, this is the kind of music I would want to make.
Yo, for real?
Yeah, and that accidentally happens.
It was totally accident joining crochet.
Yeah.
And,
the point of
being in the whole
Sorry,
society. No, keep going.
I'm really amped up right now.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
cutting
You
her.
have this in you.
Also, if you need to do like 2 takes, like you can go and come back.
Yeah.
whatever you
You're
want,
not
you know,
obligated.
don't
You
fuck
can
yourself
bounce
out
back.
of job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Me and Abby got along really well right away. It was October 2021. That was an insanely like low, pretty depressing, pretty lonely year. It was like the first full year that I lived in Vegas. I was dealing with a lot, to be honest. And when I met Abby, it felt like I finally made like a true connection, a true friend in Vegas. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's the
And,
power of friendship, bro.
Yeah.
And now we're Scramsters.
Yeah,
in
me and
New York.
Abby, we are, bro.
Yeah.
Me and Abby are really glued together. Really, like people take us
Yeah,
as a package
It was
deal.
like no way that I joined crochet.
Yeah.
Or take it seriously.
I mean,
if you weren't in it.
not to speak for you, but you've said this to me before that like you felt like before you met me, you were like waiting to blossom, but not knowing in what direction to blossom.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. When I
And-
did my solo 18-year-old Be a Badoobie cover shows.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like Abby was being like she was being like hopefully the audio's decent.
Probably fine.
Abby was
It's okay.
cool.
It is okay. Very fun.
Abby was doing like photo booth video,
Like
MacBook video, like
songs.
yeah, like
Just guitar.
really be a doobie, bro. Something
Yeah.
runs in the Filipino.
It's true.
Something
It's
runs.
true.
And
I just never thought I'd make. I never listened to like harsh music growing up because it was like really scary.
Yeah.
It's abrasive.
It's really abrasive.
Yeah.
And it's like uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
At first, but in my 20 to 24, I really fell in love with it. And what do you guys think that genre offers that other genres don't? And why did you want to contribute to it?
dude, that's such a good question because
It's a good question.
I'm only falling more and more in love with scrams and only becoming less and less jaded about scrams with
Yeah.
time. Because
Well, we started moving away. Like when we joined the band, at first it was really great because you get into like being in a band and then you're making music, and the music is a whole really good thing. But then as the time goes on, like socially, and I don't know. I mean,
I think
explain that though. Come on through.
ChatGPT, bro. ChatGPT.
Well,
Dude,
we're more
scrams-
away from it now. Scrams-
Yeah, okay, yeah. I listen to like probably mostly scrams now, which is kind of insane because all through the time of being more active and making it and playing a lot of shows, I was probably listening to almost no scrams.
Wait, my first scrams was I wrote haikus.
Okay, yeah.
We've been trying to.
Oh,
they're like,
yeah.
They're like totally gone, right? Yeah.
It's pretty good.
They're from kind of the Bay.
Yeah, they
What?
are. Zegma Beach.
It's like what is it called, bro? Their town, Antioch.
Antioch?
Antioch Arrow?
That's Antioch is like the town that I wrote
Yeah,
haikus is
and
from.
there's
Yeah,
a lot of scrams coming. That came
Yeah.
out of Antioch.
yeah. That haikus guy. I didn't realize he had like a million bands after haikus. I just heard one, bro. It was really good. It was really, really good. It had like country elements.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, kind of an additive to the last question. How does it feel? So, listening to scrams at first, it was like, oh my god, so abrasive. How does it feel? Come on through.
Yeah, no problem, guys.
How does it feel to now be the one producing something so
Okay.
abrasive? You know?
It never
It's-
it never feels abrasive when we're doing it.
No, it doesn't. I don't really think of it as, or at least I don't think of crochet as very abrasive because to me it's abrasive when the emotion conveyed is anger, and I don't think there's really any anger in crochet like whatsoever.
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
listened to your prior
Okay.
interview with what was the interview with Kay?
The what?
WNYU.
Oh,
Yeah.
But you guys speak about the beauty that can be represented.
Yeah.
through Scrams.
I think
If you could speak more to.
yeah, I think Scrams has a capacity for beauty that is completely unique to Scrams, because the fact that it's so abrasive makes it beautiful in
And the
a
reason it's so abrasive is because it's so vulnerable. and,
Yeah.
like, ugly.
the reason like it's so the fact that it's so abrasive opens the door for a kind of beauty that is not as straightforward as like pretty music.
But you don't make it in hate. You make it for something that's not abrasive in nature.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never anything I've contributed to Crochet has never been to make it seem more like to like add to the dysfunctional vibe. Like I think a lot of Scrams really harbors on dysfunction. I mean the reason the record is called Cherish is it's a very sincere statement about cherishing what you have. And I mean it's an album about loss. It's an album about loss and like tying the internal weight of loss, tying it to like cosmically huge concepts.
And making that album was labor of love.
Labor of love.
It took us 1.5 years to just do the vocals.
Yeah. It's like 17, 18 minutes. That 17, 18 minutes took a year and a half. And like those instrumentals were recorded within a month of being written. And then the amount of times I've heard those raw, unmixed instrumentals while trying to work on vocals, because it was a long process working on vocals. It was
cut,
great.
Like half the album. The album's actually
Bro, it was much longer
50
before.
minutes.
Could you expand on the phraseology of labor of love? Like, what is labor of love to you?
Yeah.
guys, you know?
Well,
It was a really
it was a tense situation. It was a tense air.
relationships in the band were about as tense as humanly possible, which is something that has been squashed. And
We're all friends again.
That is the love, and it is laborious to love almost.
Yeah,
Bro.
and it took like 80 bottles of vodka to like do that.
Yeah.
Like we drank a bottle every day. It was awful.
Yeah, I can't
And we
condone
like
this.
hated each other while we were making it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that.
I
It's not
can't
good.
condone this, but for real, I don't condone this. But I don't know if there's like a single line on there that was recorded while sober. But also, I think so, bro.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I
I
think
think
so.
you might be right, bro.
But I mean, I don't care if it's like last year I was like a pretty big alcoholic.
Yeah.
And I think part of that was spurred on by like the weight of making the album.
It was
because
so stressful.
yeah. Well, I can expand on the labor of love thing, bro. Labor of love thing is that album, I have a lot of pain associated with the making of that record,
Yeah.
but it only hurt so bad because I loved and cared about it so much. And even when band relationships were tense, I knew that I still loved these people very much, even when it was even when the actual dynamic didn't look like that, you know?
We were all like divorced, but like living in one house together, and like
For
had to
real,
see each
bro.
other every day.
For real, bro. And I mean, yeah, it's a lot of love.
But then we
And
all like grew up a little bit. Like we moved away.
yeah,
Zach goes to Georgetown for law school. Good job, Zach.
the East Coast
Gavin is
did a lot
here.
for repairing Crochet.
We all just cared a lot about it, but like we were
You okay?
okay. We were just saying how I think we were like expressing our care for the album in really different ways. And because it wasn't matching, we were all get really like upset at each other.
Yeah. No, I'm like
but
getting.
It's a good record.
I'm like for real getting emotional thinking about it, bro. Okay, okay. So for the Birth Piece fans, that's a good album too.
Yeah,
I know I talk about Cherish all the time, but Birth Piece is good too.
Birth Piece was really easy in comparison to record.
Yeah.
I think it took us like 2 weeks, maybe a month.
Dude, I mean, the vocals we had so much time to deliberate and drive ourselves insane.
They also had those songs written, and Aaron was already doing vocals on it for like a month, like months before.
Yeah.
Or something.
Could I get another lead-in question?
Yeah.
I mean, to that point, like, being in Crochet has added some weight and burdens, it sounds like, but also what has it taught you that's beneficial that you wouldn't have had without being
Yeah.
If I could just preface that question too, like, how is it beneficial outside of punk music?
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Outside
How
of like
does
music,
DIY
just like personally, how do you think it's benefited you
You're good, you're
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
participating in Crochet?
It showed me that that like love is everywhere, and that like effort and trying isn't
Yes,
like
dude.
like a facade. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's
Yeah.
a good thing to try hard, scary stuff.
Yeah, what it taught me, because I mean, Scrams itself, even though it's the trendiest thing ever, and
Right now, it's really
it's
really
but
crazy.
I'm not even saying that with a negative connotation. I feel happy that it's trendy, because now everybody's dressing good. But like February's on Coachella and stuff. Like, and I mean, Versus Self was. They were on last year.
They were
Right?
on last year.
Yeah.
Widow Desk is huge now.
And these are people that we played with in just like dusty backyards and pizza restaurants, but okay, Scrams is huge. Scrams is trendy, but it's still it's. I hope you can hear me.
Say it louder.
Yes. You're good.
You're fine.
Okay. Scrams is big, but it's still niche.
Yeah.
And I think Crochet is even niche within that niche. Because Crochet is low-key completely rejected by algorithms. I think it's like algorithmically, the algorithm doesn't know what to do with it. But the people that hear it, it means a lot to them. And
we've gotten like so many people in real life and like on Instagram or Bandcamp messages like telling us how much it means to them that like this kind of music exists.
Here's like a analogy, but it's like I think it makes the point about what it's taught me is I'd rather be doing something that actually that feels completely true to me and feels like it's so idiosyncratic that it could only come from the people involved and is so outside the lines of what actually is like getting numbers, I think.
Yeah.
I'd rather be niche within a niche right now and take the route of a band like Slint, who was like completely unknown in their time, but then over the years an album like Spiderland an album like Spiderland leaves such a big impression on those who did hear it that eventually the word of mouth virus just spreads.
I mean, that's what got me into.
Whoa.
That's what got me
Wait,
into
that's so
anything
good.
else. Here, let me take one more
Yeah.
Spiderland.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cap'n Jazz.
Yes, bro.
An Alpha Beta full of
Yeah, dude,
That's what
exact.
opened the door. to
Yeah.
everything, you know?
Yep. Me too, low-key.
Those are
Low-key.
the first two
That's so-
bands, and
wait.
then it's
Wait, what did you say? Cabin Dog?
Wait,
Cap'n
what
Jazz
the hell?
and Slint. When I
Yeah,
found those, I mean,
Bro,
from that
yes.
moment on, I went down the rabbit hole
Yeah, bro.
of what is fucking weird
Yeah.
and hard to listen
Yeah.
to, but
Yeah.
now, I mean, it's all we listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it stopped sounding so weird after.
Yeah,
that.
it's so
Yeah.
precious because both of those bands existed in a really finite amount of time, and now they're largely forgotten, except
Yeah.
for the dedicated community
Yeah.
that stays with
Well,
it.
the word of mouth virus spread, and now it's like,
And it's much cooler than the
Dude.
algorithms.
Yes.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's real.
yeah. I really, I want to say thank you to the music nerds for giving Crochet a shot at being remembered fondly for years to come, bro. Okay, wait. I'm gonna give some context. Hey guys, I'm on the clock right now. I'm at work.
Yeah, dude is at work.
I'm at work. I'm throwing an orchestra show in the park. I set this up, but not really, because I've been so dehydrated today that it's actually like made me
Bro,
to the
Yes,
point of
bro.
delirium. Like I've
you actually
been
look sick. It's like when you like green out. It's like those looks.
I've been useless, bro. But that is the context for the
For this.
for this, yeah.
Absolutely.
And
Want
I'm
this?
sure my shirt is blurred the entire time, probably.
Yeah.
That would be so helpful. That would be. Let's crack that open.
Okay, so
We don't have a
here's our
fork.
niche.
That's okay.
Right? What? And maybe this is too meta of a question, but what is like? There's this resurgence of punk music or emo music
Yeah.
in general. What's like the social, political, like why?
Why do you think it's become
Yeah, okay.
popular?
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I think TikTok is like literally.
And just streaming in general.
yeah, but
Well, it's different
it's still-
because of the way people find music now is really different, and like, I mean, like music has always been like tied to identity and how people like identify themselves, but like identity is like a really just it.
I think it's a good question. Like there is something about why it's connecting so hard right now.
And from an emotional standpoint, almost. I mean, we have a lot
mean,
of hypotheses too.
I
but-
think it's a demand for just more authentic. This
Yeah.
could be
That's
the corniest
it.
thing I've
That's
heard, but I
it,
mean, there's a
bro.
lot of
I mean,
like,
it's
really awful
Yes, bro.
music.
Yeah.
Like
And,
AI,
Well,
stuff
oh,
like it's all
and
feeling
now
very-
this is arguably the most human.
We can talk about how different the
Exactly.
music scene used to be in Vegas before we started playing shows. Because like before this is not to diss on. Should I say it? It's like.
Wait, I
dissing
want to
on
answer
other
that question
people.
first, though.
Make up.
Like, I've noticed there is something to that millennials were hyper ironic. Millennials were a seriously ironic generation, and I think every generation after rejects the. Well, I don't think it's factual that every generation rejects the generation before, and I think that there's actually something in Gen Z aged people that is extremely about
1999
authenticity, and is extremely about,
Oh no.
you know, even though there's a lot of irony and brain rot and stuff, I think that there's a real desire for sincerity, and that is I think that's the most powerful thing that Scrams can do, and I think that's why it's connecting right now, because I don't know, in Scrams you can feel when it's I don't know, like, what would the word be, bro?
I just think it's when you can feel like
Like the
for some
sincerity.
reason, like a verse self song. It's like I can listen to it when I feel horribly bad
Yeah.
or so optimistic.
Yeah.
And somehow it just contains
There's
all.
just
All of it.
real catharsis
Yeah,
behind it, and I think a lot of music is really artificially
Yeah.
made to do numbers, and it sacrifices and neglects a lot of like really sincere
Mhm.
human emotion.
Yes, bro.
Which is why I've been drawn to the genre so long.
Mhm.
How's your salad?
Yeah.
It's okay.
I like
we
it.
can't mix it up because we don't have like this.
Mhm.
I've got a question. Why the choice to join? I mean, in context of what we're talking about, do you find anything here? And I guess we'll censor this question.
Yeah.
But just out of my own curiosity.
Well, I mean, bro, New York really has a job for anybody. You don't really have to make a big sacrifice and work in something that
You're not happy.
that you're not happy about, really. Like, I just quit my job at a restaurant because it was killing me, and I don't know, this job, I've had days where I feel like I'm glowing because the thing that means the most to me is like intersecting with what I'm doing for a living. And there's such an optimism for music, and to get paid to do anything that is like bringing music to people is really unreal. It's unreal.
It's like community.
It's big time community. I might get fired after this, but it's big time community. No, but I felt like she was.
Yeah.
No. I we really don't have to, but I don't have any. That's all good. Or I mean, if you want to.
Because they're running the show, so it's probably fine.
Don't get fired, I guess.
Yeah.
No, I'll be okay. I gave proper heads up, and the show's actually going now. But
I could talk to you guys for a while about some of the themes you brought up, but I guess like outside of music, what media do you find like relevant? Or there was a question in that one interview, I keep forgetting the name.
WNYU.
About other media that also feels relevant.
Yeah,
Are films a big thing?
Yeah, they are.
Video games.
They are.
Well, video games are really big.
I mean, yeah.
Well, video games are huge for
Yeah.
Crochet. It's like the media that affects us the most.
Yeah. Well, I think Crochet.
Oh no.
I think with Crochet we very intentionally treat the music with a literary edge.
Oh yeah, a lot of the lyrics.
Literature's huge.
A lot of the lyrics are from books.
Yeah.
There's this.
Flipping through so much shit.
I remember what books they were. There's books. Elizabeth something. I sat at Central Station in West. We did that book. We did.
We did.
Oscar. There's a big Oscar Wilde time.
Yeah, that album is strangely has a really small undercurrent of like Oscar Wilde, because but oh my god, especially Zach, were really enamored with him. So literature. I mean, all my favorite albums I think are made with a literary mindset.
I mean, yeah.
They like feel like a
Orchid
love
has
story.
like Nietzsche references.
Yeah.
Even Seisha has like some Greek art.
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Endymion and Ariadne's thread and Venus and Bacchus.
Yeah.
Let me add an adjective. So we have what media brings you peace outside of music. But besides media, how do you guys find peace when you're not making scrams, or like outside of this music in general or media in general? Like, what is bringing you solace?
Yeah, solace.
Dude, I think that everybody in the band has been on some kind of substantial some kind of substantial self-rebirth. I've seen all of us become a lot more, a lot less neurotic for sure.
Well,
so maybe just growth is
yeah, it helps not living at we all moved out of our parents' place. I think that's a big thing.
None of us live in Vegas now.
And none of us live with our parents and we're like actually independent. And that's when the beef was squashed. That's when we became independent and had to like live a life outside of only thinking about music all the time.
Yeah.
And like making music and
it's true.
The next time we can record.
Can I just get a million questions, bro?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm in a legitimately crazy state of mind right now. I can't lie, bro. Between coffee and dehydration and the working energy.
This is a crazy atmosphere to be in, even for us.
Maybe last question.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how I could finish it off. Like I said, there's a lot of things.
Yeah, there's so many
I
things
could
to say.
ask. You speak about this neuroticism, and I guess I'm curious. I think I can speak for us at the very least. Like listening to this, we struggled with our own stuff, and
Yeah.
this genre has helped us immensely get out of that. And I guess I'm curious on this neuroticism you
Yeah.
talk about and what that looked like and how being in crochet maybe helped or made worse. Share
It made
only
it
as
a-
much as you want.
It made it worse only when I didn't want any help from myself or like other people.
How so?
Like, I mean, like making, bro, because the way we were recording the album, and I don't really listen to a lot of scram, so like when I'm interacting with it, it's because I'm making it. And I think it was just the environment of when we were making the album. We were going record. We recorded at our friend Roman's place, like 40 minutes away from my house,
Every single day,
for
Every
8
si-
hours.
we were
A
like
day.
clocking in. We were clocking in to maybe get something
6
decent,
seconds
bro.
or something, or we delete it like the next day.
Wait, hold up.
Wait, I don't even remember the question honestly.
No, I need to like breathe, bro. I can't
I
lie.
think for us, like the whole notion of finding peace through hardcore, like we were just trying to find people that like would like replicate our story. So it's like our neuroticism is
Yes.
like, please, like someone tell
Well,
me that you have
validate
it
that.
too.
Yeah.
So it feels good to like have you guys talk about maybe
Struggles.
yeah, exactly, struggles in general.
Yeah,
I think it. I'm really picky about this kind of music actually, where I feel like I kind of just focus in on really certain bands and listen obsessively and get my whole sort of approach from them at the like disregarding of actually a lot of like the majority of it. Like I don't know, I feel like I have a different relationship to scrams than that exactly, because the shit that I like has a quality to it that it is legitimately kind of disturbing and broken and completely off and weird and wrong. Like my favorite Scrams album by such a wide gulf that I don't even know what second place would be is Recollections by Nehru, which is
fire though.
which is like a genuinely kind of disturbing record. And the lyrics are not, they're not plainly spoken. I feel bad. This is my emotional issue. It's really cryptic through a lot of imagery, and it conveys the emotion through a really scattered, fractured collage.
Yeah.
And I think that exact explanation I think could apply to at least the second Crochet record, because Aaron writes differently. So Birth Piece is definitely
It was like of a different time.
in it. It's way more emotionally straightforward. I think that's an album that actually slows down to just say it plainly. You know. Bro, I feel like this is the worst interview I've ever given, bro.
What? I feel like this is a great
This
interview.
one's
I feel like this
great.
is great.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like this is going awesome.
Let me get one more question.
Yeah, let's do one more.
If you had any, this maybe is too simple, but any advice to give for people who are listening to the music and want to find peace, like what do they do?
Find peace.
Yeah, find peace. How do they find peace?
I can't really say that I've found peace, but I'm always seeking peace, like obsessively seeking peace.
I think as long as you're seeking it, I think as long as you're, I mean, like everyone is just, I think everyone is just always trying to be good, and everyone is already good. So I think if everyone realizes that they're already good, and they're already at peace,
Yeah.
they'll be fine, and then they can just start that freaking Scrams band, dude. You already have everything in you.
Mm-hmm.
You already
Yeah.
have- Like when we did the first rehearsal at Aaron's, remember we were in Mario's garage? And I was
Yeah.
telling Aaron, I had like never screamed before ever. I was making like bedroom pop, and I was telling Aaron that I was like scared to scream. he was like, he said some shit like, the world ain't gonna judge you. And it literally changed my life. That I joined the band.
I think the thing that makes crochet unique is that I hope it's clear that the emotional place that it's made from is that we're actively trying to be better, that this pain is there, and it's and it's massive.
And it's like not ugly or it's like something that you have to like shy away from.
Yeah, it's actively
like you can look at it and it's not like gonna kill you. Your eyes won't bulge out.
Actively seeking to be better, I think is an energy that I hope gets conveyed in crochet.